three biggest critics of the Browns, according to Browns Nation. Number 3, Stephen A. Smith. We heard from him. Number 2, Mike Silver. And the biggest critic, Colin Cowherd. So as you listen to those, what are your thoughts? Those are the three biggest critics of the Browns.
Well, I would say this. So one of these is not like the other, in my opinion, because I think that I look at Stephen A. and I look at Colin Cowherd, and just from the media side of things, I can understand, throwing out some of these hot takes, trying to get people to click, everything like that. I get it. As much as I wish that it wasn't the case in today's landscape when it comes to the media, I wish it was different, but I can at least understand where they're coming from. And, I don't necessarily know if they truly believe, some of those takes that they throw out there. Mike Silver's an entirely different case, in my opinion, because, the guy, I swear, he has more blocks than Ben Wallace at this point on Twitter. So, I look at Mike Silver, he throws takes out there just because he's friends with a lot of these guys. And look, I get it. I understand that you're friends with certain people, but that doesn't mean that I twist narratives to make them look better. I'm going to call them out if I need to. But Mike Silver at this point, he was one of the main ones that was peddling, Hugh Jackson initially wanted Malik Hooker the night of the 2017 draft. And all of a sudden, once it becomes nice for him, it becomes Deshaun Watson was the guy that Hugh Jackson wanted at that point. And all of a sudden, then there's pictures of them getting margaritas together or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But, Mike Silver's an entirely different case, I think. And, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have him blocked at this point, just being honest. But, Cowherd, Stephen A., I understand it with what they try to do. Mike Silver is somebody who, honestly, half the stuff I don't know if I necessarily believe just because of the way that he peddles stories and everything like that.
I think honorable mention or a rising star in the Browns critics has to be Mike Tannenbaum, just based on the recent reaction to potentially. What do you think? Is he trying to get into that top 3 spot or?
I think he's fighting a very competitive battle. I think that he's somebody who's trying to make a name for himself and trying to climb the ranks, climb the ladder. I think that he's certainly up there. Jason La-Canfora, he's been, taking a little bit of a back seat now that the Browns are actually, decent. So I think that, Tannenbaum, he's fighting for that Jason La-Canfora spot. But it wouldn't shock me, to see him clawing for that 3rd spot in the future.